Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get those 50/50 tickets. You can buy those at the Mission Gate where you came in. That'll support our seniors going to the Dominican Republic for their senior service project here in 2 weeks. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hustedde Gymnasium at Gibault Catholic High School for tonight's matchup between the Chester Yellow Jackets and your Gibault Hawks. Please rise as we pray. God our Father, you have created us to strive for the best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans strength to pursue excellence during this event and in all that we do. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. And finally, we pray for your grace that you provide us with the endurance to pursue our heavenly prize, eternal life in your Son. Amen. Now please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Gibault seniors Clara Wilson, Lauren Klein, and Kylie Ruppel.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Chester Yellow Jackets. Junior, number 4, Trey Peters. Senior, number 5, Devontae Palacio. Senior, number 13, Colton Johnny. Sophomore, number 21, Tayshawn Palacio. And senior, number 34, Brendan Mallett. Yellow Jackets coached by Chris Toledo, assisted by Nick Sievers and Tony James. And now for your Gibault Hawks. Sophomore guard, number 11, Jack Holston. Freshman guard, number 12, Kobe Kinchlow. Senior guard, number 24, Ryan Biffer. Senior forward, number 34, Michael Wessel. Senior forward, number 40, Peyton Schaefer. Hawks coached by Dennis Reeder, assisted by Tim Augustine, Terry Socek, Trevor Davis, and Dan Eagerly.
Good evening and welcome to Father Edwin H. Hustedde Gymnasium on the campus of Gibault Catholic High School on the west side of beautiful Waterloo, Illinois. With Maggie Malone in the production booth, I am Kurt Pullman, and together we bring you this Gibault Boys contest from Dennis Reeder Court. With the record sitting at 8-17, the Hawks will face off against the Chester Yellow Jackets, who come into tonight's game with a 12-14 record. Hawks wearing their home whites as Chester comes in their away black uniforms with the orange numbers and trim. And it looks like Peyton Schaefer is going to go up against Tashawn Palacio for the jump ball. Controlled by the Hawks. Ripper drives baseline. Shot is long off the rim. It's going to end up in a held ball. Change of possession. Be the Yellow Jackets coming back the other way. Trey Peters walks it up the floor for Chester. To Devontae Palacio. To Sean Palacio, to Brendan Malley, to Peters in the corner. Palacio drives to the right side, looks inside. Bounce pass inside to Sean. To Sean, goes to the hole, but he's going to get called for the travel. Now to give the ball back to Gibault. Colby Kinchlow carries it across. To Michael Wessel. Peyton Schaefer at the point. Left wing to Kinchlow. To Holston. Holston, three-pointer from the top of the key. Is no good. Schaefer with the rebound. To Wessel. Up top to Biffer. Ryan Biffer to Peyton Schaefer on right wing. He hands it off to Biffer. Biffer's going to drive left. He's going to put up a shot, and he's going to be fouled on that shot.
Chester foul number 21, Tayshawn Palacio.
The foul's on Tayshawn Palacio. He's got the first foul of the game for either squad. Biffer's first free throw is good. The next one from Ryan Biffer. Swishes in, and the Hawks are up 2-0. Peters to Devontae Palacio. To Colton Johnny. To Tashawn Palacio. To Devontae Palacio. Drives baseline. Tries to feed the ball underneath, but he's going to walk. Turnover number 2 for the Yellow Jackets. And Biffer inbounds to Jack Holston. Peyton Schaefer to Biffer. Wessel. To Holston. Holston brings it out. Left wing to Kinchlow. Kinchlow's going to drive to the high post. Walks it back out to the top of the key. To Biffer to Wessel back on right wing. Biffer dribbles around top. To Holston. Kinchlow now. To Wessel. Wessel brings it around top. Goes out to Kinchlow, feeds Schaefer in the low post. He's going to try to put up a shot. He's going to have it blocked by Malley. And the Yellow Jackets come the other way. Johnny, he's going to drive baseline to the hole and makes his bucket.
Chester basketball, number 13, Colt Johnny.
That'll tie the game at 2. Kinchlow. Biffer. 5:20 to go in the first. Holston feeds Peyton Schaefer down low. Schaefer creates room and puts up the 2.
Gibault basket number 40, Peyton Schaefer.
4-2 Hawks. Devontae Palacio. Colton Johnny. Malley. To Sean Palacio. To Devontae Palacio. Back to Peters. Johnny. To Sean Palacio. It's knocked away by Ryan Biffer, but it's gathered back in by Malley, who feeds down low to Johnny's. Shots too high off the backboard. Rebound by Kinchlow, who feeds Ryan Biffer, but when he took off, he stepped on the out-of-bounds line. I'm going to give the ball back to Chester with 4:35 to go in the first quarter. Peters to Johnny. Colton Johnny dribbles to the high post, makes room into the inside, and puts in a layup. Colton Johnny has all 4 points for the Chester Yellow Jackets, and that ties the game at 4. Ball goes inside to Ryan Biffer. He tries to put one off the board, no good. And the Yellow Jackets come back. Colton Johnny on left wing. He's going to drive to the high post, dump it inside to Brendan Malley. Malley, turnaround jump shot in the middle of the lane, short. Johnny's going to try to make some room, but he's going to be fouled on the shot.
Foul number 24, Ryan Biffer.
And the first foul for the Hawks is by Ryan Biffer, and that'll send Colton Johnny to the line for 2. Makes the first.
Colton Johnny at the line for the Yellow Jackets.
Grady Frederick comes in for Ryan Biffer. Trey McCartney checks in for Brendan Malley of Chester. Johnny's second is also good. Those 2 free throws give Chester their first lead of the night at 6-4. Schaefer to Kinchlow. Kinchlow's going to drive left side of the lane. Brings it out. Up top. Holston to Frederick. Frederick's going to drive to the middle of the lane. He's going to try to feed Schaefer. It's going to be a kick. And Dalton Giannino is going to check into the game for Michael Wessel. Ryan Biffer comes back in for Jack Holston. Hawks throw it in underneath. Frederick bounce pass inside to Peyton Schaefer. Nice speed. Peyton Schaefer ties it up at 6. 3:22 to go. Janney drives right side. Spin move to the middle of the lane. Puts up a shot and it goes. That gives the Yellow Jackets a lead at 8-6. Kinchlow, Giannino back to Kinchlow, who dribbles it off his own foot and out of bounds. Chester will bring it back up the floor with Trey Peters handling it for the Jackets. He goes around the screen by Johnny. Out to McCartney. McCartney loses the handle. It's picked up by Kinchlow to Frederick. Back out to Kinchlow. Biffer at the top of the key. Peyton Schaefer hands it off to Kinchlow in the corner. Kinchlow drives to the lane, brings it back out to the top to Biffer. Biffer is going to drive to the left side. He's going to put up a shot and have a two-hand rejection. And Devontae Palacio goes down. Looks like he twisted his ankle. He's going to walk it off. He's going to come out of the game. That's Deshaun Palacio. It's going to be replaced by Brendan Malley. So the Hawks have it again. Biffer, Giannino, back to Biffer for the three. No good. Rebound. Rebound was by McCartney. He gets it to Peters. Peters, bounce pass inside to Malley. Malley, jump shot in front. Goes off the front of the rim, and then out to Peters. To Johnny. Johnny to Devontae Palacio. He's going to drive down the middle of the lane and put up an easy bucket underneath.
Chester basket, number 5, Devontae Palacio.
So Devontae Palacio is only the second person to score for the Jackets. Giannino feeds inside to Schaefer, who has it slapped away by McCartney. Peters up quick to Palacio. Palacio spins to the inside. Ball rolls around the rim. Ends up in the hands of Janney, who banks two more home. Now the Jackets have the Hawks double up at 12-6. Minute 7 to go in the first quarter. Biffer, shot from the wing, is off the front of the rim. Rebound, Trey Peters. Peters crosses the half court. Trey McCartney. Back to Janney. To Malley. Palacio. McCartney. Out front to Peters again. To Colton Johnny. 41 seconds. Palacio. Left wing. Cross court. McCartney for three. No good. Rebound Giannino. Coach Dennis Reeder says let's settle for one here. 25 seconds for Gibault. Ryan Biffer handles for the Hawks. Gives it to Holston. He checks the clock, which is now at 12 seconds in the first. He's guarded by Johnny. Holston feeds Schaefer. Out to Biffer for three. And he switches it home. So Biffer's three brings the Hawks within three, and at the end of the first quarter, it's Chester 12, Gibault 9. So the start of the second period here. Hawks will have first possession. Ryan Biffer brings it across, sets up the offense for Gibault. Giannino. Giannino brings it to the left side. Ball heads toward out of bounds. Tried to be saved by Kinchlow, but he was stepping on the line. So, turnover Hawks. Chester comes back with it the other way. Trey Peters dribbles left side. To McCartney. Trey McCartney to Janney. Johnny tries to feed Palacio along the baseline. He's falling out of bounds. He sends it back out to Johnny. Johnny feeds a streaking Caden Brunkhorst, who makes the bucket. Brunkhorst makes it 14-9. Colby Kinchlow will take the open shot. It goes off the front of the rim. Rebound. Trey Peters, he brings it up the floor. McCartney back to Peters. The Brunkhorst. Brunkhorst feeds Palacio inside, and there's going to be a push, I believe, by Michael Wessel in the back of Palacio.
Gibault foul number 34, Michael Wessel.
Peyton Schaefer's going to check in for Dante Giannino of the Hawks. As Colton Johnny tries to throw it in for Chester. He gets it into Trey Peters at the top. Peters comes left side to Devontae Palacio, to Johnny, to McCartney, to Brunkhorst. Palacio tries to go baseline on Peyton Schaefer. Schaefer slams the door on him. Now they got him trapped in the corner. He tries to feed inside, and Peyton Schaefer just takes it from him. Now Bifford down in the end. He's going to drive baseline, puts up the shot, and he makes it. And the foul.
Bifford and a foul. Chester foul was number 1. Cade Brunkhorst.
Well, Bifford's going to step to the line to try to make it a three-point play, and that'll bring the Hawks within 2. Bifford can't get that free throw to fall. Chester rebounds. Johnny drives baseline on Bifford. He's underneath. He tries to put up a left-handed reverse layup, and he misses it. Kinchlow brings it up the floor for the Hawks. Bifford, long three off the rim. Rebound. Colton Johnny. Trey Peters crosses half court. He's being guarded by Kinchlow. Out to Trey McCartney of the Chester Yellow Jackets. To Johnny. Brunkhorst. And throws it right into the hands of Ryan Bifford. He's going to go down for an easy 2.
Jumbo basket number 24, Ryan Bifford.
Ryan Bifford with nice anticipation on that. Read the pass, saw it coming, and took it the length of the floor for 2. Now he goes for the steal, and he hassles Peters into the turnover, and Bifford's got himself another 2. Those 4 quick points give the Gibault Hawks a 15-14 lead with 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Johnny to Brunkhorst, way out front. Brunkhorst to Colton Johnny on left wing. Johnny walks it into the lane. Being guarded by Bifford. Palacio on the baseline with a nice jumper. Chester up now, 16-15. Ryan Bifford, cross court to Kinchlow, to the baseline. Peyton Schaefer, he's going to drive to the middle of the lane on Palacio. Gets him up in the air, but throws that out to Kinchlow on left wing. Feeds, bounce pass inside to Schaefer. Schaefer looking to do something. He gets the ball to Bifford, who has the ball swiped out of the air by Palacio and out of bounds. Brendan Malley and Tashawn Palacio check back in. Nice to see Tashawn Palacio. Didn't hurt himself too bad on that ankle when he went down earlier in the game. Kinchlow inbounds to Bifford. Quick jumper is good. And smooth jumper by Ryan Bifford makes it 17-16. Gibault. Johnny to Devontae Palacio, to McCartney, to Malley, to Sean Palacio. Back out to McCartney. Johnny to Devontae Palacio. McCartney to Sean Palacio. Gibault bench comes alive with a little chatter. Palacio to Malley. To Colton Johnny, way out on the Hawk emblem at midcourt. McCartney throws her right into the hands of Bifford, but he can't control it. It gets back in the hands of McCartney to Johnny inside. Puts up a left-handed shot. He's going to be fouled on it by Peyton Schaefer.
Number 40, Peyton Schaefer.
That'll send Johnny to the line.
Colton Johnny at the line for the Yellow Jackets.
Colton Johnny's first. Off the back of the rim, no good. Grady Frederick checks into the game for Jack Holston. As Colton Johnny will try to tie it up. Can't do it. Rebound to Sean Palacio. To Devontae Palacio. He puts up the shot and it rolls in for him.
Chester basket, number 5, Devontae Palacio.
Deshaun Palacio's 6th point makes it 18-17 in favor of the Chester Yellow Jackets. Michael Wessel to Kinchlow. Kinchlow gathers it back in before there's a chance to go out of bounds. He's going to drive to the lane, puts up a running layup, no good. Rebound, Devontae Palacio, who gives it to Colton Johnny, who brings it up the floor for Chester. Now to Devontae Palacio. To Johnny. .223 to go in the second quarter. Colton Johnny out to right wing. McCartney tries to feed inside to Sean Palacio, who gets a shot off. Rebound, Schaefer. And the Hawks have it on their side of the floor now. Biffer goes to the baseline. Back out to Wessel. Michael Wessel, one dribble to Colby Kinchlow. Minute 50 to go in the half. Kinchlow around the Schaefer pick, puts up the jump shot off the front of the rim. No good. Long rebound to Grady Frederick. Wessel to Biffer. Kinchlow, bounce pass feed into Peyton Schaefer. It's going to be a foul on the floor on Brendan Malley of the Yellow Jackets. Jack Holston and Dante Giannino come in for Colby Kinchlow and Michael Wessel. And Tashawn Palacio has a seat on the bench for Chester. Top of the key now, Jack Holston, Grady Frederick. Frederick works off the Schaefer screen, hands it off to Jack Holston, to Ryan Biffer. Biffer tries to drive left side of the lane, feeds it to Schaefer on the baseline, who gets a nice roll into the bucket for 2. Hawks now up by 1. McCartney drives baseline. He's caught underneath the basket. He gets it out to Devontae Palacio. To Brendan Malley. Malley in the middle lane puts up a left-handed shot. It's no good. He's going to end up fouling Dante Giannino. And the Hawks will have 49.6 seconds in the half to try to extend their lead as Colby Kinchlow comes up for Grady Frederick. And Tashawn Palacio comes in for Trey McCartney for the Chester Yellow Jackets. Jack Holston walking up for the Hawks. To Ryan Biffer, sitting at 40 seconds now. Holston right wing, bounce pass into Schaefer. Back out front to Holston. 31 seconds now. Holston to Schaefer at the top of the key, back out to Holston. 20 seconds. Center of the floor wide open, the whole lane. There's not a Hawk inside the three-point line. 10 seconds. Holston dribbles around out front. Tries to go inside to Giannino, but he throws it into the hands of Devontae Palacio, who feeds to Sean Palacio, who makes the jumper at the buzzer. And that bucket's going to give the Chester Yellow Jackets 1-point lead at 20-19 over the Gibault Hawks at halftime.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get out those 50-50 tickets. Again, thanks to your support of our seniors headed to the Dominican for their senior service project here in a couple weeks. The winner will win $60. You can redeem your ticket at the admissions gate where you came in. And the winning ticket number is 938608. 938608. Thank you.
Welcome back for the second half of basketball as the Chester Yellow Jackets lead the Gibault Hawks 20-19. Chester will have first possession. All the scoring by the Hawks is done by Ryan Biffer and Peyton Schaefer. Peters, left side, looking to go inside, but it throws right into the hands of Ryan Biffer. Holston hustles it up the floor, pops it back out to Biffer. Biffer brings it up top, hands it off to Colby Kinchlow. Kinchlow to Holston for three, and it's good.
Jumbo basket, number 11, Jack Holston.
So Hawks now lead 22-20. Striking first here in the second half. Malley to Sean Palacio, to Devontae Palacio. Out to Trey Peters. Colton Johnny. Johnny working against Biffer. Spins to the baseline. Couple of pump fakes on Schaefer. Doesn't get him to go up, and he pops it out to Brennan Malley. Gives it to Peters, and they start over at the top. Peters drives left. Runs into Johnny. Again, gives it to him. Johnny pops a three, and it's good.
Chester basket, number 13, Colton Johnny.
Jackets now with the 1 point lead at 23-22 with 6:16 to go in the third quarter. Ryan Biffer establishes the offense, gives it to Jack Holston, to Michael Wessel. Top of the key to Logan, or to Peyton Schaefer. Biffer, Kinchlow for three is good.
Jumbo basket, number 12, Colby Kinchlow.
Colby Kinchlow gives the Hawks a 2 point lead at 25-23. Dante Palacio dribbles to the free throw line, to the lane. Oh, nice feed to Sean Palacio for the bucket.
Number 21, Tayshawn Palacio.
And that ties it up at 25. Kinchlow being guarded by Peters. And he's going to get called for a 5-second violation. Trey Peters was putting the pressure on him, and it paid off with the violation. 5:24 to go in the third quarter. Kinchlow guarding Peters. Now there's a trap, but he gets it out to Malley. Malley to the baseline. Johnny feeds Malley inside. One dribble, left-handed shot off the glass is good.
Number 34, Brendan Malley.
Brendan Malley gives the visiting Jackets a 2 point lead. Biffer's going to drive straight to the hole, but he goes up too strong. Malley with the rebound out to Janney. Janney crosses half court. Tries to get it inside to Sean Palacio, but he's going to be fouled by Michael Wessel. Wessel's going to commit the first foul of this half. Janney's going to go out way out front to Brendan Malley. He gives it to Peters, who sets it up. High post to Malley. Bounce pass inside to Peters. Off the board, no good. Rebound, Schaefer. Kinchlow, long bounce pass to the corner to Biffer, to Schaefer inside. Schaefer works himself under the bucket. He's too deep. He's got to get it back out. Kinchlow feeds Schaefer again. He puts up a shot in the lane. It's going to go off the rim. Rebound to Sean Palacio, who dishes to Peters to bring it up and set up the Chester offense. Janney down on the baseline, being guarded by Biffer. He feeds Devontae Palacio inside, who makes the reverse layup. Chester up 4, 29-25. 3:46 to go in the third quarter. Biffer is going to drive baseline again on Palacio. He puts up a layup, and it's good.
Gibault basket number 24, Ryan Biffer.
Power move by Biffer brings the Hawks within 2. Peters for 3, no good. Skying for the board is Ryan Biffer. He's going to walk it up with 3:20 to go. Wessel back to Biffer. Biffer on the left wing. Wessel hands it back to Biffer. Biffer's going to try baseline again on Palacio. Not there this time. Wessel on the other side of the floor now. He's going to try to drive on to Sean Palacio, who will pick up a foul.
Chester foul number 21, Tayshawn Palacio.
Tyler Furtich checks into the game, as does Dante Giannino. Biffer handling the ball out front. Right wing to Schaefer. Back to Biffer. Works off the Giannino screen. Drives to the left side of the lane. Puts up one nice off the window.
Number 24, Ryan Biffer.
And that ties it up at 29. Colton Johnny. Malley back out to Johnny. Malley, top of the key. Devontae Palacio drives to the hole. He's going to be fouled on the block by Dante Giannino. That's his first personal. That'll put Devontae Palacio at the line for 2. Devontae's first is good.
Devontae Palacio at the line for the Yellow Jackets.
Palacios' second is also good. Palacio will have a seat after those 2 free throws, which give the Jackets the lead at 31-29. Trey McCartney back in the game for Chester. Furtich out front, hands it off to Biffer. Biffer working hard against Johnny. He tries to get a shot off. Can't get it to fall. Johnny with the rebound. Ball goes inside quickly to Sean. Palacio can't make the bucket. Holston for the Hawks. Drives, brings it back out to Schaefer. Schaefer drives right side. He's going to sneak his way through. Put up a shot, no good. Rebound. Giannino, who puts it back up for the 2. Dante Giannino's first points of the game ties it at 31. Trey Peters, guarded by Holston. He brings around to the right side. McCartney back to Peters. Inside to Sean. Palacio is going to be fouled by Dante Giannino.
Gibault foul number 11, Jack Holston.
Oh, sorry, that foul's on Holston. Holston's first personal. Minute 12 to go, third quarter. Inbound comes to Peters. To Devontae Palacio. Palacio hands it off to Peters, who goes inside to Malley. Malley fakes, puts up the left-handed shot and makes it.
Chester basket, number 34, Brendan Malley.
Malley's bucket gives the Jackets a lead, 33-31. Hawks have 43 seconds to go in the third quarter. Furtich. Up top to Schaefer. To Biffer. Biffer guarded by Johnny. Holston Backs up to the Hawk emblem in the middle of the floor. 16 seconds. And Coach Reeder calls timeout from the bench with his team down 2, 33-31, with 14.6 to go in the third quarter. So with 14.6 seconds left in the quarter, Hawks will look to at least tie, but wouldn't mind taking the lead here at the end of the third. Ryan Biffer to throw the ball in. Gets it into Holston. Holston's got to bring it back across half court. He does so. Now he's trapped in the corner. Tries to feed Colby Kinchlow, but it goes off of a Chester player and out of bounds right at the front of the Hawks bench. Bifford inbound with 6.4 seconds. Gets it into Holston. Holston to the corner. To Giannino, who's going to take a stutter step and travel with 2.7 seconds left. Trey McCartney checks into the game for Brennan Malley. Looks like Michael Wessel's going to be coming in for Giannino. Gibault going to try and guard full court at the end of the quarter. Peters from half court is no good. And we're going to start the fourth quarter with the Hawks down 2, 33-31 to the Chester Yellow Jackets. The Hawks will have first possession of the fourth quarter, down 33-31 to the visiting Chester Yellow Jackets. Bifford to inbound in front of the grandstands, does so to Peyton Schaefer. And Holston sets up the offense. Goes to Wessel on the right side, back up to Schaefer up top. Hand off to Biffer. Biffer brings it across court left side. He's going to drive against Johnny. Nothing happening. Kicks it back out to Colby Kinchlow. He retreats back to the Hawk emblem. Bounce past the right wing to Peyton Schaefer, but he telegraphed that pass. Now there's a scrum on the floor for the ball. Devontae Palacio picks it up, gives it to Trey Peters, who makes the 2.
Chester basket, number 4, Trey Peters.
Peters' first points of the game extends the lead, 35-31. Long three for Holston. It's off the rim, no good. Solid board by Schaefer, who's going to get a shot off. Can't get it to go as he's fouled by number 5, Devontae Palacio. Peyton Schaefer steps up to the line for 2. His first one hits a lot of hardware, but he can't get it to go through the net. Schaefer's second offering is good. After making that free throw, Schaefer's going to have a seat and be replaced by Dante Giannino. 7:05 to go in the game. Hawks down 3. Trey McCartney for Chester. Has his pocket picked by Jack Holston, who's going to go the length of the floor. His layup is too strong, but he ends up with the rebound. Brings it out. Cross court to Kinchlow, who's got a nice open 3. He can't get it to go. Flying for that rebound is Deshaun Palacio. And that foul's going to be on
Dante Giannino.
Dante Giannino, his second. As Chester crosses half court with possession. Peters, Devontae Giannino tries to feed Johnny in the low post. It's going to get knocked out of bounds by Jack Holston. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Colby Kinchlow. Holston was running to check on his fellow Hawk. As Johnny tries throwing it in from the corner, he gets it inside. Devontae Palacio with the shot and a foul.
Gibault foul number 34, Michael Wessel.
On Michael Wessel, his third. That'll put Palacio at the line again for 2 points. For 2 free throws, my apologies. He gets the first one to go. McCartney takes a seat for Chester, being replaced by Brendan Malley. Palacio's second offering is good. So it was 2 points. And Chester has a 5-point lead at 37-32. 6:20 to go in the game. Kinchlow. To Giannino, back to Kinchlow. Holston comes left, reverses back out, handles it at the top of the key, drives right, brings it back out to Ryan Biffer. Now he's on the Hawk emblem at the center of court. Gives it to Holston, to Giannino. Giannino to Wessel, to Biffer. Biffer to Holston. Holston works out the Wessel pick. Feeds Wessel down low. He can't get the bucket to go, but he is fouled by Brendan Malley.
Chester foul number 34, Brendan Malley.
Malley's second foul will send Michael Wessel to the line for 2. Wessel makes his first one.
Michael Wessel at the line for the Hawks.
Peyton Schaefer comes in the game for Dante Giannino. Wessel's second throw is good. Chester up 37-34 over the Gibault Hawks. 5:19 to go in the game. Devontae Palacio to Sean Palacio. Malley gives it to Johnny for a bucket underneath.
Chester basket number 13, Colton Johnny.
39-34, Chester. Kinchlow drives left side of the lane, pulls it back out. Gives it to Holston. Holston sets it up. Over to Schaefer, Kinchlow. Kinchlow to Biffer. To Holston. Holston comes to the left side. Wessel at the top to Kinchlow on the right side now. To Biffer at the top. Biffer had an open Holston on the wing, but he hits a cutting Colby Kinchlow in the center of the lane. He can't make the bucket, and then the battle for the ball ends up in a foul on Michael Wessel, his fourth.
34, Michael Wessel.
Chester up 5 with 4:08 to go in the game. Colby Kinchlow picks up Trey Peters at the half-court line. Johnny to Malley. Malley inside to Johnny. He puts up a shot, no good. He gets his own rebound, puts up another shot, no good, but he's going to be fouled. I believe that's going to be Peyton Schaefer. And it is.
Foul number 40, Peyton Schaefer.
It's Peyton Schaefer's second. It's going to put Colton Johnny at the line for 2. And the first one falls in.
Colton Johnny at the line for the Jackets.
The second for Johnny is also good. 41-34, Chester over Gibault. Ryan Biffer drives to the hole and has the ball swiped out of the air by Janney. Hawks take it out underneath the bucket with 3:41 to go in the game. Kinchlow gets it into Peyton Schaefer, who hands it off to Kinchlow again. To Holston out front. Holston drives, spin move, brings it back out. To Biffer. Biffer to Holston, long three, front of the rim, no good. There's going to be a foul on Devontae Palacio. Going over the back.
Devontae Palacio.
That's Devontae Palacio's second. Kinchlow to inbound, bounce pass inside to Biffer. Biffer finds room, tries to get a shot off, no good. Schaefer gets it, puts up a shot, no good. Fight for the ball. It's going to end up in a held ball, which will benefit the Chester Yellow Jackets. Hawks now showing full court pressure. Down 7. Johnny to Peters, to Palacio, back to Johnny. Michael Wessel tries to trap, comes out to Malley, to Sean Palacio, to Devontae Palacio, inside to Malley for 2.
Chester basket number 34, Brendan Malley.
Kinchlow. Schaefer back to Kinchlow, who's going to drive the left side of the lane. Hand it to Wessel, to Kinchlow. To Biffer, pump fake at the free throw line to Holston. Chester playing some scrappy defense, have been all night. Holston drives the left side of the lane. He's going to get held.
Chester foul number 21, Tayshawn Palacio.
That's Tashawn Palacio's third foul. Team's fourth. Kinchlow looks to throw it in. But he's going to have to call timeout before a 5-second violation. So with 2:14 to go in the game,
Gibault, timeout.
the Hawks are down 7 to the Chester Yellow Jackets by a score of 43-34. Colby Kinchlow will again look to inbound. He does so to Ryan Biffer. Biffer tries to feed Logan Schaefer inside, and Schaefer's going to get called for a charge.
Foul number 40, Peyton Schaefer.
Schaefer's third, is fifth for the team. And Chester's up 9. 2:08 to go. Devontae Palacio to Trey Peters. Back to Palacio to Peters. Colton Janney back to Peters. To Palacio. Hawks looking to trap. Palacio spins out of it. Feeds to Sean Palacio. Out to Peters. Hawks try to trap again. And Coach Chris Toledo of Chester's going to call timeout with his player in trouble. With this team up 9, 43-34 with 1:41 to go. Colton Johnny will try to throw the ball in around Ryan Biffer in front of his own bench. Gets it in underneath the bucket to a wide open Tashawn Palacio.
Chester basket number 21, Tayshawn Palacio.
45-34 Chester. Just over 1.5 minutes to go in the game. Ryan Biffer. Biffer drives baseline. Goes to the middle, puts up a shot, too strong. Rebound, Devontae Palacio. To Peters, who gets it to Brendan Malley, who's fouled by Ryan Biffer.
Gibault foul number 24, Ryan Biffer.
That'll send Malley to the line for 2. His first time at the charity stripe. The left-handed senior makes his first one. His second is also swished home. 47-34. Biffer hustles it up. He's going to be fouled by Colton Johnny.
Chester foul number 13, Colton Johnny.
That results in Johnny's first foul of the evening. Biffer at the line for 2, makes the first.
Ryan Biffer at the line for the Hawks.
Biffer's second also good. .71 seconds left. Hawks, full court pressure on the Yellow Jackets. Ball gets underneath the Malley for 2.
Chester basket number 34, Brendan Malley.
Less than a minute now. Holston a long 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Malley, who's hounded by 2 Hawks. He gets it out. Peters crosses half court with it. He gets it to Malley. Back to Peters. To Devontae Palacio. To Johnny. Inside to Peters. Bounce pass out to Palacio to Malley. To Devontae Palacio to Peters. 24 seconds ago. High post to Malley. Malley to Tashawn Palacio. Out to Peters. drives to the baseline, pops it back out to Sean Palacio to Peters. 6 seconds now. Palacio. And the clock's going to run out on the Hawks, and they're going to fall to the visiting Chester Yellow Jackets by the score 49-36. We'll be wrapping this one up in a minute.
Congratulations, both teams, on a well-played game, and good luck as you head towards your regional. Thanks for your support of high school athletics, and please drive home safely. Remember, earlier today, alive tomorrow.
So the Hawks feel the sting of the Yellow Jackets tonight and fall by the final score 49-36. Ryan Biffer led the Hawks in the scoring department by tallying 19, and Colton Johnny of the Yellow Jackets poured in 17. The boys' next game is Valentine's night when they visit Granite City. Our next broadcast is scheduled for tomorrow night when the Lady Hawks are to celebrate Parent Senior Night versus the Sparta Bulldogs, and that'll happen as long as the weather allows for it. Keep in mind the girls' postseason kicks off with a home regional match against Steelville on Saturday afternoon at 2. With Maggie Malone on the production side, I am Kurt Pullman signing off. Gibault Catholic High School appreciates your support. Stay safe, everybody.